just observing, and they're watching, the prey and what it does and where it goes and its habits and its, proclivities. And that gives the cat this, bank of information that it can decide, oh, is it worth going and, pursuing this one, or I'll just leave it be, or whatever. And I think it's kind of the same analogy that we really need to think about in mindfulness, that we're to a certain degree, we're like Sherlock and Dr. Holmes. We're stalking our, our thoughts to see what they are and where they go, and what the nature of them is, and the repetition of them, if you will, or the pattern of them. And in that capacity of being able to observe them without, pouncing on them, or without being pounced on by them, perhaps, we really get this capacity of spaciousness. And it's in that spaciousness and that stillness that we are able to make choice, and also to witness and realize that, oh, actually, these thoughts are continually moving, just like the wind, and they have energy similar to that. Sometimes it's riled up, sometimes it's calmed down, but that's really the nature of the mind. So that's where we're going in mindfulness, and all in the sort of the altruistic and very intentional idea and actuality of being able to be more spacious, more still, more calm, and more at ease. And as the Dalai Lama said in one of his tweets the other day, unless we know peace, each of us in our own hearts, and we have peace of mind, so to speak, there will not be peace in the world. So it's really up to each of us individually, which is why it's so beautiful to share this practice together, first of all, because when we do so, we share a common intention, and that really also creates this beautiful energy that, like a ripple in the water, when you throw a rock in, it will vibrate out into our community. So I celebrate your being here, and let's get into our practice. So find a way to achieve and rest in the most comfortable position possible. Some of us might find that helps to be achieved by just a gentle recapitulation of the spine, and allowing the spine to be wherever you are. If you're in a position where you can lay down, to just be this conscious place of awareness in your body. And then we'll just do a little bit of nice deep breathing to begin. So I invite you to take a few really full breaths in, and just think of filling your heart, and fill into the belly as well, but the heart also. And as you're doing so, as you're filling yourself up with this beautiful life force energy that we receive on the breath, just be conscious of that. And then as you exhale, be conscious of the way and the invitation that the breath invites you to release your body, to release a bit of gravity, a bit of the pull of gravity, and even surrender into that pull by deepening. And as you continue to take full, rich breaths in without strain, just allow yourself to notice the movement of your breath in your body. And let your breath be this beautiful metronome that is your constant, that you always can come back to. And as you allow yourself to now stabilize your breath into its beautiful sort of unconscious to a certain degree rhythm, just notice where you allow yourself to land in your physicality in this moment. So inviting, even as the breath moves toward a more subtle rhythm, not, where you're consciously shaping your breath, but where you're allowing the breath to be what moves you, what informs you. In some ways, the breath is the only movement physically that may be occurring right now. And what you may notice is that there is a reverberation of that inhale in the physical body, where there's a slight, perhaps, noting of expansion or opening. And when you notice your exhale, you may notice this invitation to release, to deepen, and to bring all things into a place of just gentle, quiet stillness. So allowing the thoughts, just like this kind of the particles of sediment that get stirred up in the wind, allowing them to just come to rest. All the thoughts, and they won't rest completely, but that's okay as we allow the cat to observe them. We can continue to follow the inclination of the breath on the inhale to gently receive the life force, and on the exhale to gratefully release it and release any tension. Particularly allow the cheeks and the tissue inside of the mouth to soften, the space around the brow to broaden. You could even follow that up to the hairline and use the invitation of release and ease to let your brain just move a little bit back away from the skull, just retracting somewhat into its own release, its own relaxation, perhaps stillness. Using the breath as the metronome of awareness. So the awareness of mindfulness is this beautiful art of listening, of watching, paying attention. And with that kind, neutral, grandparently quality of attending, the breath flows in and the breath flows out. All the while, that beautiful cat-like quality of just tracking without any opinion, just really observing the quality, the cat-like quality of really noticing, which thoughts arise? Do I get sidetracked by it? And like the cat, really bringing yourself back to all of your sensory awareness. The feeling of your breath, the weight of your body. the sounds that still move across the plane of our awareness. And the body sensations. And the thoughts in the mind. All just moving. Continual returning back to your breath is really the next most important aspect of mindfulness, is this capacity to develop that returning back to neutral, back to the observer. Not letting that funny little decoy of a thought or a physical sensation hijack your awareness. Each exhale, the invitation to make as much ease a part of your physical reality and your conscious reality as well. Remembering there's absolutely no right or wrong way to do this. And all of us are always working at this. This is why the Buddha said, I will wait at the top of the mountain until every, aspirant makes it up to the top of this hill of meditation and mindfulness, because it really takes time. It's a journey. The beautiful art of paying attention. allows us freedom, really. I invite you to now allow yourself to do another breath shaping technique and simply counting backwards from 10 to 0 on your time and allowing yourself to use one number per inhale and exhale. So inhaling 10, exhaling 10, inhale 9, exhale 9, all the way down to 0. And the invitation is to let the exhale, each exhale, deepen and release and relax your body and your mind just a little bit more. So you can begin consciously counting backwards from 10 to 0. Each exhale, the invitation to relax, to release. And when you arrive at 0, just allowing yourself to be like the observer in that beautiful field of consciousness. No agenda, no opinion, no judgment. The curious scientist. And as we allow ourselves to release and relax, I invite you to visualize and feel, notice, track your breath. And this time, let's track it as we breathe in without any strain. No need to change the rhythm. Just conscious of the inhale and the rise and the fall of the belly. The expansion and the gentle releasing, the deepening at the belly. Some of us may find it helpful just to place our hands gently there over the navel. That gives you another tactile sensory way to notice this gentle movement of the breath. Continuing to nurture the release and relaxation quality of the exhale as you observe the movement at the navel. This beautiful quiver of your life force, of our life force. We share this breath and the energy from it all together. And then allowing yourself to come back up to the heart and breathe into your heart. Feel that smile at the front of your chest as the front armpits open slightly on the inhale, and feel that release and that spaciousness, giving ease on the exhale. The back armpits droop down a little. Knowing that you can breathe into your heart at any point throughout the day, just to bring your awareness into the space of gentleness, compassion, and ease. If it's needed. And then remembering the shape of your body. And where you're sitting in your room. And what the room looks like. And just making a final beautiful acknowledgement of this unique place that we are in right now. That this is a moment in time. And just taking that sense of gratitude for giving yourself this self-care moment. And then when you're ready, if it's there for you to rub your hands together briskly and just feeling in the palms of your hands that energy of your friction of your palms, and bringing them up onto the eye beds and letting that deep sort of dark indigo blue just soothe the mind before coming back into the room we share together. Good, good. Wow. We're getting really long in our sessions, which is, I think, quite wonderful. I hope you feel that way too. Yeah. Yeah.
I just had to share that moment after you breathe out. You're just completely at peace. There's nothing more you need from the universe. It's that moment of peace.
Thank you for sharing that, Terry.
Thank you for this morning.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thank you.
I appreciate you all. I'm gonna go off and then I will be in touch. I'll see you in 2 weeks. And yeah, have a beautiful, beautiful day.
You too, Mary-Jo. Thank
Very
you.
much, Mary-Jo.
Thank you. Thanks,
you,
everybody.
everyone. Have a great day.
Yeah,
Thank
take
you.
good care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye.
now.